Alright, here we are in the hall closet with the primarily pepper growth. The far right is the poor lemon cucumber, which I've abused past the point of growth. Anyway, in the front right here, we've got the eggplant, which is, like I said, really come back really great. It had liquid in there, and I wasn't thinking properly. And when I added more nutrient solution in there to add whatever was missing, as you can see, the leaves have turned bright green for the most part. It's added leaves, they've gotten really big. It's doing really great. So the moral of that story is, even though you have liquid, it may not necessarily have all the nutrients in it because it's already extracted and pulled out what it wanted. The catnip in the back here continuing to do really well, but the neat part to me are these little flowers right here. They're absolutely beautiful. Cat's been using it. Here in the front is the bell pepper. As you can see, the flowers on it. There are a bunch of flowers in there, but what I find fascinating, at least to me, is you got the little fruit right here, but in there, hard to see, there's a bigger fruit that is developing in there, so should be having bell peppers coming off that here pretty soon. To the left is the habanada, which like I said, started getting some splotches on the leaves. The nutrients, it's still not looking too great for whatever reason. I don't quite know why, but it looks like we're starting to put out a little bit of a flower there. To figure out what's going on with the leaves, I can't quite figure it out. Behind it, we've got the Serrano chili pepper. It is doing great. A lot of those little flower stalks look like they're going to be putting out flowers here pretty soon, so I'm real excited to see what those look like. And then over here is our Aji pineapple pepper, and it's got some flower stalks out there, but they're not flowered, and it's also putting out a new branch for some more growth. It's doing great. I don't know if we'll have flowers necessarily by next week, but I would assume the Serrano to the left will. So that's pretty much my hall closet growth. Got the Serrano on the left, the Aji pineapple in the middle, catnip to the back right, the habanada in the front left, the bell pepper in the middle front, the eggplant to the right, which is now doing great, and I'm excited about that, and then the poor lemon cucumber, which I'm the one responsible for that. Poor thing not doing well. So that's my hall growth. Now let's go see the lettuce. Okay, in the back you got the devil's ear. It's starting to put in a little bit of color. The little gem to the right, the Lola Rossa in the middle, no change in color on that yet. But the bottom left one, which is the new red fire, it's starting to put on some nice color, and then the spinach is progressing, it's putting on some new leaves, so I would expect to see more growth. Then over here, I mean, wow, it's gone crazy. The Tom Thumb in the upper left is looking beautiful. The Gentilina to the right is looking good. The Rossimo in the middle has got a little bit of color to it, but man, has its growth been going crazy, more so than everyone else. The bottom left is the red velvet and the Merlot in the front. So you can see we're starting to get a little bit of a color change on those three. Hopefully it'll become a brighter, darker red here in the near future. And then over here we've got the spearmint in the back right, the Swiss chard in the middle, kind of getting blocked out a little bit by the carrots, and just the carrots for fun over here in the soil. And that's pretty much my growth with the Reflectix pulled back on the one side for some light. Everything's looking great. I'm going to turn the light back on and let them get back to growing. So that's the latest update on this week. Like I said, a lot of lettuce growth. It's been doing really, really good. And the peppers, excited because they're putting out flower stems, so we should be seeing flowers here pretty soon. I'm real excited about that. And as you can see, starting to get some bell peppers. So it's going to be fun. Looking forward to next week, and I'll see you guys then.